High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2, always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
There are a lot of qualities that make up a Forged in Fire champion, but more than anything, it probably takes...
We're back.
Yes!
Woo! To the Forge.
Come on the show, they said. Forge. Press.
Fifth. Finish.
Forged in Fire is back with all new episodes, Wednesdays at 9 on History.
This is Gerard Walbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614 Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7. And of course, always online at HaysPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes. So join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
Have you considered the value that quality video content can bring to your business? Mid-America Productions can provide professional visual media to effectively engage your target audience. We're a full-service video production company serving Salina and surrounding regions for over 35 years. Whether you need videos for promotion, sales, training, fundraising, or other purposes, our experienced team can deliver for you. Find us online at mapvideo.net. That's mapvideo.net.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2, always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
There are a lot of qualities that make up a Forged and Fire champion, but more than anything, it probably takes...
We're back.
Yes!
To the Forge.
Come on the show, they said. Forge. Press.
Fifth. Finish.
Forged in Fire is back with all new episodes, Wednesdays at 9 on History.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HaysPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
Have you considered the value that quality video content can bring to your business? Mid-America Productions can provide professional visual media to effectively engage your target audience. We're a full-service video production company serving Salina and surrounding regions for over 35 years. Whether you need videos for promotion, sales, training, fundraising, or other purposes, our experienced team can deliver for you. Find us online at mapvideo.net. That's mapvideo.net.
High school sports on Eagle TV brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting.
Hayes High and Pratt to open up the 2020 portion of the basketball season. Welcome to Pratt High School. It's the Indians' first road game of the season, now in their 5th game. 1-3 Hayes High, coached by Kyle Porter. 3-3 Pratt Greenbacks, coached by Dustin Hildebrand. I'm Dustin Armbruster. Welcome to the Hayes High Sports Network. Hayes High will go left to right in the first half with Carly Lang, Isabel Robin, Brooklyn Schaefer, Ree Green, and Aaliyah Reuter. Carly and Aaliyah making their first career starts. Pratt goes with Sean Helfrich, Rachel Rasmussen, Kyra Johnson, Lexi Walker, and Daniel Stats, a 5'4" senior averaging 17 points per ball game. Her team is averaging 32 a game. So you see where the key tonight certainly lies for the Hayes High Indians. Aaliyah Reuter will stand out to jump, and she will stand out among this game tonight. She is 5'11". The tallest player for Pratt is listed at 5'7". Aaliyah tried to tip the ball to Isabel on the backside of the play on the inbound, or on the jump ball, but it goes to the Pratt Greenbacks. Here's Helfrich over on the right side, a dangerous lob pass over the top to Kyra Johnson, now out to Danny Stanton. At 17 points a game, she draws the Indians' attention. Helfrich driving and is fouled by Ree Green. Indians going to try a little matchup zone look tonight, potentially, to try to overcome this speedy team. And the foul on Ree Green, her first. 21 seconds into the first quarter, no shots attempted yet. Stats to inbound on the right baseline, lobs it in, gets it onto the right side for Walker. Walker up to Stats. Stats thought about the three, but Aaliyah Reuter has a hand on her face, and then will give way for Brooklyn Schaefer to guard her. All the way around to Lexi Walker, left corner, 6.5 points a game. Into the lane, it goes to Rasmussen. Back out for a three that's good from Lexi Walker. That's her first made three-pointer of the season, and Pratt has a 3-0 lead 40 seconds into tonight's contest. Hayes High 1-3 on the year. Isabel Robin, one of 2 seniors for the Indians, over on the right side, gives it back to Schaefer. Schaefer to the rim, can't score. Rebound comes down to Schaefer, and then it's stolen away by Danny Stats. Stats ended up with the loose ball, and with a lead, here comes Stats up the right side. Stops with the dribble, but continues it with the left hand. Now into the right side for Helfrich. Back to Stats, looks left, back right. Helfrich drives to Ree Green, who is bottled up, lost the basketball, gets it back, then around it goes to Kyra Johnson, the left wing. Back to Helfrich, who is 1 of 18 on threes this year, to Stats. Stats to the left elbow, gets into the left corner for Walker, who lost the ball on the deck. 3 players dive for it, and Isabel Robin comes away with the steal. Up ahead it goes to Aaliyah Reuter, coast to coast, step through, layup, it's no good. They're going to call a charge on Aaliyah Reuter. The Indians' first turnover after Pratt's first turnover. And the Hayes High Indians down 3-0, 6:27 to go first quarter. Aaliyah tried a little step-through move, and apparently the Pratt player was set in time, and it's a foul on the Hayes High Indians. Here's a pass over the top left side for Kyra Johnson. Corner to Walker, where she hit her first 3 of the year, to Stats. A running 16-footer goes in, and Daniel Stats has her first points of the game. 5-0, Hayes High down, 6:10 to go in the opening quarter. Ball left side, Ree Green driving, kicking right side, Isabel Robin. Right corner 3, that's in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Isabel Robin. Turns, looks at the rim, and it goes out of bounds off a pass off of the Hayes High Indians. Twice the Indians have gotten an offensive rebound. Twice they've come away with no points. And here comes Tasiah Nunnery into the game. Tasiah suffered a injury over the break. She is just back yesterday, was cleared by the doctor yesterday, and was just finally able to continue to start playing yesterday, so now she's into tonight's ball game. 5-0, 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Ball left corner, Walker 3, good, her second of not only the game, but the season. 8-0 Pratt, 5:23 to go in the first quarter, and Walker from the left corner has her first 2 threes of the year. Reuter from 14 feet puts it in. Aaliyah breaks the drought for the Hayes High Indians, 8-2 at the 5:15 mark of the first quarter. So Pratt opens up with an 8-0 run, and then the Indians knock a pass out of bounds. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Discount Siding, Edward Jones, Darrell Jeff and Linda Seibel, and Lewis Automotive Group. Ree Green in to the ball game now, replacing Brooklyn Schaefer. The Hayes High Indians see Pratt bring in Gabby Gatlin, a 5'5 freshman who plays very little. A pass whipped inside, kicked out left corner, three-pointer, good. Pratt is 3 for 3 from the left corner on threes, and a timeout by head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Kyle Porter. Pratt is 4 of 4 from the field, 3 of 3 on threes, and they're all from the left corner. It's 11-2 in favor of the Pratt Greenbacks. Danny Stats hits that three, and we apologize for those that are trying to listen on our airwaves at KFIX. We are working to try to resolve the problem that we are having. We're working to try to resolve whatever connection issues that we are having with the studio. We have good quality of service here in Pratt, but for whatever reason we have been unable to stay connected with the studio, so we'll see if as we go along here we can stay connected with you. 11-2 Pratt, 4 of 4 from the field for Pratt, 3 of 3 from the left corner on threes. Lexi Walker with 2 of them. The most recent, Danny Stats. Those two have combined for all 11 points. So Leah Reuter has the Indians only 2 points, a 14-foot jumper from the left side of the lane. Hayes High out of the timeout. Isabel Robin, Carly Lang, who now touches it for the first time, the freshman in her first career start. Ree Green on the left side now with it to sign Nunnery into the ball game as well. Green threw it away. Indians third turnover. And Hayes High trying to do maybe just a little bit too much on that one. So back comes Pratt, right to left, 3-3 on the season. A win in Hayes against TMP, 40-33. Now they lead Hayes 11-2. Here in Pratt, this is Gatlin, a freshman, around to the left side to Kyra Johnson. Johnson to Walker down the lane, threw it to Gatlin in the right corner. Gatlin picks up her dribble, now in some trouble. The Indians near a 5 count, but they don't account for Stats, who just jogs over and picks up the basketball from the freshman. Now a handoff back to Gatlin to the right elbow, gives it to Johnson. Johnson inside, lost the ball, stolen by Carly Lang. Second Pratt turnover, Indians down 9. Here's Lang up the right sideline. The freshman stops, threw it away. Bad pass, fourth turnover by the Hayes High Indians. Stats on the other end, got her shot blocked, out of bounds, stays. Oh no, a foul called on the backside. Did not see the other official coming in. Foul is on Ree Green, her second. And 2 free throws for Danny Stats. Stats a 78% free throw shooter, 31 of 40. The team overall shoots 82% from the line, and Stats misses. That's the first miss for Pratt at all tonight. They're 4 of 4 from the field. And lead 11-2. They're 3 of 3 on threes, all from the left corner. Stats a second free throw is up, and that one's nothing but net. Stats with 6. She averages 17 a game. And Pratt has their first 10-point lead of the year. Things certainly don't get any easier for Hayes High this week. They host number 2 in 6A Liberal, who's off tonight. They will be well rested coming into Hayes on Friday night. Here's Lang flashing, going down the lane, gets hit on the arm, will shoot 2 free throws. Indians get a good offensive set that time around. And Carly Lang to the line, where she's 52% this year, leads the team in attempts at 21. In fact, no other Indian has attempted double-digit free throw attempts this year. She has made more free throws than anybody else has even attempted, and this one goes in. Lang, 12 for 22 on the year, gets her first point of the night. Made her first start of the year and her career in her 5th career game. And both free throws go in. So Carly with 2 points in her first start, 12-4. Pratt with the 8-point lead. Indians closest they've been all night is 6, and now driving is freshman Gatlin, passes inside, and shot is blocked. The Indians almost didn't rebound it, but then Robin comes back to get the basketball. Down the lane goes Schaefer, and she lost the ball. The Indians' 5th turnover, had an opportunity to make it a 2-possession ball game. 12-4 Pratt. Stats against Robin. Will give it off to Gatlin, freshman to the lane. Almost traveled with the basketball, then it's stolen by Aaliyah Reuter. Reuter takes away the steal, goes down the lane, right-handed layup is good. Well, 3 people right on her heels, and she's able to score. Reuter with 4, and the Hayes High Indians make it 12-6. Here's a handoff for Gatlin. Gives it up for Helfrich down the lane. Left-handed runner's no good. Rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. And the Indians have the basketball back, down 12-6. Leah Reuter out. Here comes Maya Loomis in. 5'7" junior, 1 point, 1.5 rebounds a game. 4th game this year, 6th of her career. And now Pratt is going to bring in Brooklyn Humble. And Brooklyn Humblemore brought herself in. The game had pretty well already started, and Brooklyn just kind of ran in, and the officials will let her go ahead and come in. Humble, the 5'5" junior, 1.5 points a ball game. Pratt to his zone. Here is Loomis on the left sideline. Around the perimeter to Brooklyn Schaefer. Now to Carly Lang on the left side in front of a sparse band to Loomis, right baseline Nunnery. Into the lane for Carly Lang and couldn't control the pass. It was a good pass, one that Lang needs to hold on to because she has a jump shot in the lane. And now Pratt nearly turns it over, and somehow they get a pass out to Sierra Dunlap, a 5'4" freshman. Stats out of the game, and this team really struggles to do anything with the ball. Shot blocked by Hayes High, rebounded by Rasmussen. Shot missed again. Oh, and then Rasmussen got the ball, and she just drags the Indians down to the ground. Loomis hits hard. Everybody appears to be okay, and the ball on the jump ball goes to Hayes High. So Pratt made their first 4 shots. They've missed each of their last 3. Hayes is down 12-6, second time with the ball, down 12-6. Schaefer right side for Carly Lang against the 2-1-2 zone. Around the perimeter left side, Schaefer lines up a 3-pointer. Boing, bingo! Nothing but net for Brooklyn Schaefer. It's her 2nd of the year, and the Indians make it 12-9 on a 7-0 run. This one from Brooklyn Schaefer on the left sideline. And starters ready to come back in for Pratt. Boy, Pratt got away with a travel. Ball up top for Gatlin. Gatlin on the right elbow, picks up her dribble, throws a backside pass, and Isabel Robin lost her player, and laying it up is Sierra Dunlap, and a timeout Pratt. Coach Dustin Hildebrand sensing he stole a basket to make it 14-9, and he wants to get his starters back in immediately. Here comes Lexi Walker. Kyra Johnson and Danny Statz all back into the ball game. They attribute for 12 of the team's 14 points. Indian basketball is brought to you by Stay Glass Company, M&D Excavating, and Jeter Law Firm. You know, the Hayes High Indians made life tough on themselves, down 8-0 and 12-2. But they score 7 in a row. 2 Carly Lang free throws, an Aaliyah Reuter steal and layup, and a Brooklyn Schaefer 3. And the Indians got within 3 before a breakdown on defense allowed little-used Sierra Dunlap to score, a 5'4" sophomore. Loomis, Schaefer, Nunnery, Lang, and Robin for the Hayes High Indians. Minute 15 to go, first quarter. Lang looking inside for Nunnery. Bad pass. Carly saves it, though. Gets bumped. Dribbles once. Gets it to Nunnery. Floater on the baseline. Goes all the way around and hops out. The Indians had made their last 3 shots before that miss. Here's Stats. 17 a game. Has 6 tonight. Pump fake. Up and under move. Misses. And Isabel Robin comes down with the basketball. The Indians again down 14-9. Up ahead to Nunnery. Great outlet pass. Nunnery can't get it to go in, but she's fouled and will shoot 2. Now, we mentioned that Carly Lang has made and shot more free throws than anybody on the team. Tasia Nunnery has the highest percentage on the year, 8 of 8, and make it 9 of 9. Her first point of the evening. By the way, Tasia's 68th career game tonight. 14-10 after the made free throw. Second one up and perfect. Now 10 of 10 on the year. 2 of 2 tonight. 14-11. And the Hayes High Indians are in the midst of a 9-2 run. Stats picks up the basketball to Walker over on the right side. Then on the left wing to Helfrich. Drive, kick out left corner for Gatlin. The freshman drives. Up top instead goes to Walker. Walker to Stats down the lane. Right-handed scoop shot, no good. And the Indians don't corral the rebound. There were 3 there, and it came down to Rasmussen. To Gatlin, Helfrich, layup good. Oh, the Indians had the ball, but they didn't, or had an opportunity to get the ball, but didn't corral it. and it remained with Pratt. Here is Loomis on the right wing to Carly Lang, and bad pass. It went off her shin and out of bounds. Bad bounce pass. Indians' 7th turnover. Well, that's a missed rebound. And then a turnover. It was 14-11, and Hayes High would have had the ball and a chance to take the final shot. 5 on the clock. Walker on the right side calls for a screen. Left side for Stats with 2, with 1. Never got a shot away. Good defense by the Indians, and that's the end of the first quarter. Looked like maybe a blowout early, but after 1, the Indians down by just 5, 16-11 on the Hayes High Sports Network.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
11, Hayes High down by 5. They were down 12-10, and just before that they were down 8-0. And you thought, well, this may not be a good night for Hayes High, but they battled back, get back within 3 twice, and in fact had a chance to have the basketball down 14-11, but missed a rebound, and Pratt stuck it back up and in. Pratt basketball to start quarter number 2. Carly Lang with a near steal off a Helfrich, but then ends up getting it to Stats. Stats scored 6 early, make that, 6 early, but has kind of been bottled up since. The Indians switched to a man-to-man, and it's really gone well so far. Here's Walker, underhands a dangerous pass to Kyra Johnson, dribbles to the right elbow. Back out to Walker. Walker, who hit 2 early threes, passes over the top of the defense to Stats, drives, shoots, and makes it. Man, she's good at that. 8 for Stats. She just hangs in the air. 5'4" Danny Stats gets just a little bit of room, and it puts the Indians down by 7. And then the Indians turn it over for an 8th time. Walker to Johnson. Johnson, floater, good off the backboard. Johnson with her first 2, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point ball game, 20-11. Well, the turnovers have really hurt the Indians tonight. We'll give you the numbers in a moment. Here's Carly Lang against that extended zone. Lost it, got it back, gets it around the left side to Robin, to Reuter, back inside to Lang, to Nunnery, jumper, no good. Rebound, Nunnery, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul is called against Rachel Rasmussen. And 2 more free throws for Nunnery, and the first one misses. That's her first miss of the year. By the way, the foul was on Rasmussen, her 2nd. And so a 2nd free throw coming up for Tesai Nunnery. 2 points, both from the line tonight. Free throw, good. Cuts the lead down to 8, 20-12. Well, that 6-0 spurt really put some pressure on the Indians. Here's Helfrich throwing it away, taken away by Ree Green. 4th Pratt turnover, 3-on-2 break. It's poked away by Sierra Dunlap. It'll stay, though, with Hayes High. Carly Lane, Brooklyn Schaefer. Also out there is Aaliyah Reuter, Tesai Nunnery, and Ree Green. Nunnery to inbound on the right baseline in front of the Pratt cheerleaders. Looks into the corner, needs to hurry, lobs it in to Carly Lang, top of the key. 2 points off of 2 free throws. To Ree Green, skip pass against the zone to Schaefer. To Reuter in the left corner, thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. To Ree Green to the corner. Right corner 3-pointer by Nunnery is no good. Rebound comes down to Helfrich. So on a lob it out ahead to Stats. Stats layup is good. Stats has 10. And it's 22-10, and the Indians' deficit is 10. Once again at 22-12, excuse me. Here's Reuter, skip pass over the top of everybody and out of bounds. That's the Indians' 9th turnover. Hayes High is 3 of 8 in the game shooting and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Entering the quarter, they were 3 of 6 shooting. They were 50%, but the 7 turnovers, the big issue. Isabel Robin checks in on the next dead ball. Here is Johnson with it, picks up her dribble, trying to get it to Helfrich, hands it off to her. Helfrich gets around her defender and lays it up and scores. Boy, the Indian help defense just went away. And the Indians are doubled up at 24-12. It was a double team, and the help went away, and it was an easy layup for Sean Helfrich, and she has 4 points. It's 24-12. Timeout by head coach Kyle Porter. Indian basketball is brought to you by High Plains Roofing, Hayes Kalon, and Redeem Designs. Indians back in action on Friday. They'll host Liberal, the number 2 team in 6A, undefeated. Pair of Division I players, one heading to Abilene Christian, another to UMKC. That is a good team coming to Hayes on Friday. They have been good for a number of years now, but they are certainly reaping the benefit of playing a lot of basketball over a lot of years, both in and out of the season, especially out of the season. 1-3-1 now from Pratt. Here's Carly Lang attacking right side, lays it up, got run under, no foul call, and the rebound goes out of bounds to Hayes. Lang was up in the air, and as she was up in the air trying to shoot, she got a hip from one of the Pratt players, but no call. Isabel Robin to lob it in, gets it to Aaliyah Reuter in front of the band, beyond the three-point line to Josiah Nunnery. Nunnery to Robin in the corner, lines up a 3, that is good! Left corner three-pointer by Isabel Robin, her first of the year, and the Indians make it 24-15. See if the Indians can spark something here, down 9. 5 minutes to go before halftime. Stats drives, double team, traveled. Good help defense by the Indians that time. 5 Pratt turnovers, and off the bench, Lexi Walker back to the lineup for Rasmussen, and Sierra Dunlap returning as well for the Pratt Greenbacks. So Pratt went 1-3-1 for one possession. Now they're back to a 2-1-2. Here's Ree Green up top to Carly Lang. Left side Isabel Robin. Baseline for Tesai Nunnery. Backside Carly Lang, but the pass hit the rim. Ree Green goes out to half court to save it. Here's Isabel Robin giving it to Ree Green. Right side Carly Lang. Carly looking inside, but Aaliyah Reuter's double teamed. It goes baseline for Nunnery. Nunnery fadeaway 2, in and out, no good. Goodness, she's had 2 shots roll all the way around the rim that hop out. Those 4 points would be huge right now. Indians down 24-15. This is Gatlin, a freshman with it. Gives it off to Dunlap, a sophomore. Then to Helfrich, a junior. Back to Dunlap in the lane. Out to Gatlin. Pulls up from 14. Got it blocked by Isabel Robin, who also comes down with the basketball. That's the first miss by Pratt this quarter. And then the Indians get it to Lang on the baseline, but her foot was out of bounds. Hayes High's 10th turnover. Indians down 24-15. They miss a shot that went all the way around and hopped out, and then they turn it over. And the 2 shots that were missed by Tesai Nunnery, no doing of her own. They swirled all the way around and hopped out. Those 4 points make this a 5-point ball game and a double dribble by Pratt Sean Helfrich. When you can see when Danny Stats doesn't touch the ball for Pratt on offense, it is a struggle. She averages 17 a game. If she, Lexi Walker, or Kyra Johnson don't handle it at some point, it is a bad deal. Here is a cutting Brooklyn Schaefer in some trouble, got it poked away and stolen. Indians 11th first half turnover. Hayes High's been averaging 17 and a half. They're have to go north of that very quickly tonight. Here's Stats in the lane, shot up, no good, and Ree Green comes down with the rebound. Here come the Indians left to right. Ree looking into the lane, threw it away. Well, Hayes High trying to force too much. Understand what is going on and what play they're trying to make, but the previous 2 passes that were stolen away, you're trying to throw through 2 different people, so there's 4 hands to try to get it to your target. And then prior to that, it was dribbling into two players where there's four hands and got it poked away. So the Indians down 9, had the ball 3 times, a missed 2-point shot and 2 turnovers. Pratt misses. Rebound, Isabel Robin. 3 misses by Pratt. Indians down a 4th time by 9. Schaefer to Nunnery, right corner, inside Reuter. Hook shot, no good, and that one won't go in, but Reuter gets 2 free throws. Well, if Hayes High could just get the ball to roll in down on this right goal, just crawls across or swirls around and hops out. Foul on Kyra Johnson, her first. Reuter to the free throw line. In the only game she's played so far against Colby, she was 1 of 3. She misses this free throw, and it's still 24-15. Hayes High hasn't scored in a little over 2 minutes. Free throw by Reuter, no good. Rebound, Isabel Robin tipped it twice, but Lexi Walker corrals it. Indians 4 possessions down 9, no points. Here's an underhand pass to Dunlap. Dunlap across the free throw line to Gatlin. Gatlin then a hop step, gives it back to Dunlap, shoots, nope, she doesn't. Try to pass and threw it away, and the Indians a 5th opportunity, down 24-15. Indians down 9 with the basketball. 2:40 to go in the second quarter here in Pratt to open up 2020. Schaefer at the point, has a big 3-pointer tonight to Isabel Robin, who has one as well. Schaefer on the left wing, pump fake, now to Isabel Robin. Robin skip pass again to Schaefer, high pass, no chance to shoot to Green, back to Schaefer. Has a chance to line it up, but doesn't. Instead, drives, shoots, misses, rebound Nunnery, underneath the basket so she can't shoot. Dribbles it back out, inside to Reuter. Reuter gets bumped, hook shot, no good. Oh, the Indians just can't help themselves right now. Down by 9, 5 opportunities come up empty. Here is Stats with the ball, poked away, and Nunnery's going to run it down on the sideline and keep it inbounds. Has a 2-on-2, jump stop from 12, jumper, no good. Reuter with the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Something had to go in, and Reuter has 6 on the night. 24-17, all of that work and all those possessions to make it a 7-point ball game with 1:45 remaining in the quarter. Now Nunnery poked the ball away. It goes back to Walker. She shoots a long 2 that's no good, and the rebound comes down to Brooklyn Schaefer. Schaefer to Isabel Robin, but Robin wasn't looking for the ball. The pass behind her. Turnover 13 on Hayes High. Here's to Cy Nunnery coming out. Carly Lang back in. Schaefer, Green, Robin, and the final one, Aaliyah Reuter. Boy, Hayes High has had a ton of opportunities. They have held Pratt without a point since the 5:40 mark of this quarter. Over 4 minutes without scoring, but Hayes has only scored 2 points themselves. Here's Helfrich attacking, going down, getting double teamed into the corner to Stats. Stats wants to drive, pulls back against Schaefer, down the lane, shot blocked by Aaliyah Reuter. Carly Lang with the rebound. Here come the Indians left to right. Lang runner is good. She's fouled, and they're going to wave off the shot. Boy, it looked like when she went up is when the whistle blew, but instead a foul on Lexi Walker, and the Indians will inbound on the baseline. Just the 3rd foul on Pratt. Green to inbound on the right baseline. Gets it into Isabel Robin. Robin back to Green. Green to Reuter. Reuter bank shot good off the block. Reuter's got 8. 24-19, and the Indians again, because of good defense, have crawled back into this game. It has taken a lot of effort to do so, but they're within 5. Here's Helfrich on the left side, lobs a backside, and a screen got Stats open for a backside layup. Stats has 12. 26-19, Indians back down by 7. Here's Green on the left side, looking across the lane, lobs it up to Carly Lang, top of the key to Brooklyn Schaefer, right sideline. Brooklyn has her dribble, uses it to Carly Lang, 20 seconds before halftime. Green lobs it into Aaliyah Reuter. Reuter gets smacked on the arm, no call, threw the ball away. Boy, Reuter was up above everybody. Somebody got a hold of her arm and pulled it down. No call, turnover Hayes High, number 14. Substitution Pratt, here comes Kyra Johnson in. 13 seconds to go before the end of the first half. Well, it's tough enough when you're the only player that's above 5'7" tonight, but then That doesn't get called when you get the ball inside among all the short kids. It makes it even tougher. Here is Walker with the ball. Launches a long two to beat the buzzer. Misses. Ball out of bounds, and that will be the end of the first half. Hayes High down by as many as 12 in the second quarter. Fight back over that final 5:40 to get within 7. 26-19 the halftime score. Hayes High in Pratt, trailing by 7 on the Hayes High Sports Network.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2, always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
There are a lot of qualities that make up a Forged in Fire champion, but more than anything, it probably takes...
We're back.
Yes!
To the Forge.
Come on, though, they said. Forge. Press.
Fifth. Finish.
Forged in Fire is back with all new episodes Wednesdays at 9 on History.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HaysPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
Have you considered the value that quality video content can bring to your business? Mid-America Productions can provide professional visual media to effectively engage your target audience. We're a full-service video production company serving Salina and surrounding regions for over 35 years. Whether you need videos for promotion, sales, training, fundraising, or other purposes, our experienced team can deliver for you. Find us online at mapvideo.net. That's mapvideo.net.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's.
Back in Pratt, the Hayes High Indians trailing the Pratt Greenbacks at halftime, 26-19. The Indians within 3 twice at 12-9 and 14-11, but that's as close as they have been the entire night. It was 24-12 in the second quarter, but Hayes came firing back with 7-0 run, but they also had 5 straight empty possessions, including a couple of missed free throws that really would have tightened this game up, but Indians were unable to get any closer, and at halftime trailed by 7, but it's certainly not out of this ball game. Hayes High can continue to string together whatever changes they made on defense. They really made it difficult for Pratt to score after they were just lighting the scoreboard up in the first 3 minutes of the game. They started the game 4 of 4 shooting. And 3 of 3 beyond the arc, so it was a hot start shooting for the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High kind of cooled them off a little bit, cooled them off at least to the tune of 50%. Second half has Reed Green, Aaliyah Reuter, Isabel Robin, Brooklyn Schaefer, Carly Lang. The starting 5 for Hayes High. They're moving right to left in their road grays. First time in the gray uniforms for Hayes High. They'll be shooting in front of Coach Kyle Porter and staff and bench. Hayes High with the basketball to start half number 2. Pratt comes out man-to-man. They spent the first half in a zone defense. Ball right side, Brooklyn Schaefer. One dribble to Carly Lang, to the middle of the lane. Down the lane, she gets run over and drugged down to the ground. Oh, and then the mid-line official calls a charge. The baseline official looked like he was going to call a block, and then the half-court official comes in and calls a charge, and that's turnover number 15 on Hayes High. Carly Lang's first. Indians man-to-man defense after they started in zone. Here's Walker off the switch, gives it to Johnson, lays it up and misses. Well, maybe something with that rim, huh? Ree Green comes down with the rebound. Ree out ahead to Isabel Robin, lays it up, and she's called for a travel. Well, I don't know about that one. She just barely had the ball in her hands and then jumped. Looked like she bobbled the basketball. So the Indians, a pair of turnovers to start the second quarter, down 26-19. Well, you make both of those, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point ball game. Hayes High has had tough luck tonight. Here's Stats, hands it off, gives it up for Walker, who lost it, and then Robin knocked it off of the Pratt player out of bounds. Pratt's 8th turnover. So a shaky start for everybody to half number 2. Hayes High basketball for a third time, down 7. Minute into the third quarter. Stats guarding Schaefer. Goes left side for Isabel Robin. Robin off a screen to the free throw line. Underhands a pass to Ree Green. Shoots a 3 that is no good, too strong. And the rebound comes down to Kyra Johnson. On-line, but just a tad strong. And here comes Stats with the ball, up by 7 behind the back. Move right around her defender. Misses the layup, though. Missed the bunny. Rebound, Rasmussen puts it up and misses. Rebound comes down to Tasiah Nunnery, and she's fouled. Well, Hayes High had some really bad luck down on this end shooting the basketball. And that was, Ree Green with the rebound. The foul is on Rasmussen, her 3rd. Here comes Tasiah Nunnery into the game for Isabel Robin. So whatever ill luck the Indians were having at this basket in front of the Pratt Greenbacks apparently is affecting Pratt as well. Pratt now goes back to a zone. Indians almost turn it over unforced. Lang, left side for Ree Green. Dribbling into the lane. Jump pass for Schaefer. Right side, Carly Lang. Back to Schaefer. 1 to the 3. Instead, one dribble to Ree Green. To Nunnery. Turnaround jumper. Good. It swirled in. That's the shot that wouldn't go in the first half. Her first field goal. Nunnery has 5, 26-21. Back within 5. 6:10 to go in the quarter. A driving shot blocked out of bounds by Aaliyah Reuter. It stays with the Pratt Greenbacks. Pratt starts the quarter 0 of 4 after shooting 50%, 11 of 22 in the first half. They're 3 of 3 on threes. Stats to inbound. Has to hurry. Lobs it in. It's a foot race to the ball, and it's brought down by Helfrich at midcourt. She and Lang went after it. Here's a pass onto the right side for Walker. Got through an illegal screen. The ball got tipped by Reuter. Blocked another shot. Rebound tipped around. And Schaefer comes down with it, and she is fouled as she outlets a pass up to the freshman Carly Lang. Foul is called on Danny Stats, and it probably saved a basket. So a couple of blocks by Aaliyah Reuter. And the Hayes High Indians have the ball down 5, 26-21. Lang on the right side, but they're daring her to shoot a 3. Over the defense to Schaefer. Schaefer bounce pass to Lang on the baseline. 10-footer, good. Carly Lang's first field goal. She's got 4, 26-23, and the Hayes High Indians at the 5.5-minute mark of the third quarter within 3 for a third time in this game. Ball right side for Dunlap, driving into the lane, kicking out to Walker, who has a pair of threes, traveled with the basketball. 9th Pratt turnover, and the Indians have the ball with 5:18 to go in the third quarter, down by 3. This is close as they have been the entire night. Gabby Gatlin, a freshman, comes in for Pratt. Isabel Robin comes in for Ree Green. Indians have the basketball, down 3. They were within 3 twice, but never had the ball in the first half. Schaefer, jump pass left side, Robin, inside Nunnery, big shot good, and the Hayes High Indians start the half on a 6-0 run. 26-25, Pratt needs a timeout. The Indians are as close as they have been the entire night. Nunnery with 7, the Indians within 1, 26-25. Indians have started the half shooting 3 of 5. Pratt is 0 of 5. And the Hayes High Indians have fought and clawed their way back into this contest. Indian basketball is brought to you by Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, USD 489, and shelter insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker. Indians were down 10 in the first and 12 in the second, but since being down 24-12, Hayes High is on a 13-2 run. If you go from the last 5:15 of the second quarter and now 3 minutes into the third quarter, it's 26-25, and Hayes High switched up the defense and has really put a stop to this Pratt offense. Carly Lang, Tasaya Nunnery, Brooklyn Schaefer, Isabel Robin, Aaliyah Reuter come out of the timeout. Danny Statz along with Kyra Johnson, Sean Helfrich, Gabby Gatlin, and Sierra Dunlap out there for Pratt. They're playing without Rachel Rasmussen, their 5'8 junior, because of foul trouble. Here is Gatlin, guarded by Nunnery. Indians man-to-man defense to Helfrich. Helfrich drive to the baseline, cut off there. Back out to Gatlin. Gatlin underhands to Dunlap. Dunlap to the left elbow, shovels a pass back out to the perimeter. Then again, it's done on the weave to Gatlin. Onto the baseline, shot blocked. It's blocked by Robin and rebounded by the Hayes High Indians, Aaliyah Reuter. The Indians a chance to take the lead. Here's Schaefer for 3, short. The rebound comes down to Reuter, misses. Rebound out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. And the Indians have another opportunity to take the lead. Down 26-25. They haven't led yet. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Inbound to Reuter. Gives it to Robin. Swirls around a shot, and it goes in. And the Indians have their first lead of the game, 27-26. That shot wanted to jump out, but it just refused to, and it finally swirled down and in. Here's a drive by Stats. Turns, shoots, misses. Good defense by Brooklyn Schaefer. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Reuter. Reuter back to Schaefer, up the left sideline, into the lane to Nunnery. Turnaround jumper short. The rebound came down into the hands of Pratt. Then the Indians forced the ball loose. The alternate possession belongs to Pratt. Johnson came down with it, but then she turned her back to the defense. One of 2 players poked the ball away, and it resulted in a jump ball. Ree Green comes in for Tasaya Nunnery, and now coming out for Pratt, Kyra Johnson, replacing her, Rachel Rasmussen, with her 3 fouls.
Don't help us. Show.
Pratt is 0 for 7 to start half number 2. Hayes High has a 27-26 lead, and the ball poked away by Isabel Robin. Here's Robin, 2-on-1. Bounce pass for Lang, and they call her for a travel. Boy, it has been really tight on the travels. Indians' 17th turnover. She made a bounce pass, and the whistle came after she threw the bounce pass. Here is Stats into some traffic. Gives it off to Walker. Now to Dunlap. Dunlap back out top. Ball poked, but saved by Gatlin. Almost threw it away. Got it to Walker in the right corner. Drives around her defender. Shoots and scores. And Pratt has the lead back on their first field goal of the quarter. Lexi Walker with 8. Her first points since those first 2 left corner threes to start the game. Reuter triple team. Got the ball knocked away. Boy, Reuter right now inside just cannot get a foul call, and then Stats gets knocked down to the ground, and Dustin Hildebrand, the Pratt coach, not happy about that as it goes out of bounds to Hayes High. So each team with a turnover, and Hayes High has the ball, down 1, 28-27, 3:13 to go. Third quarter, Robin can't handle a hot pass from Schaefer. Indians 19th turnover, 2 over their season average. So each team struggling with this 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Dunlap, right elbow, jump stop, ball poked away on the pass, but Gatlin, a freshman, goes out and saves it near midcourt. Drives, throws backside, Dunlap jumper, no good. Rebound, Brooklyn Schaefer on a nice box out on the backside. Lobs it out ahead to Nunnery. Nunnery can't save it, then it goes through the hands of Isabel Robin. The Indians turn it over for a third time. Down by 1. Their 20th turnover. Lyle Loomis comes in for Aaliyah Reuter, and now for Pratt, Danny Statz checks out. Here's Sean Helfrich, and this is where the Indians, with 2:45 to go third quarter, could really turn up their defense. Pratt really struggles, it seems, to handle the ball without Statz in the game. Here's Helfrich, ball knocked away. It's near midcourt, but Walker goes and saves it. She has the only 2 points for Pratt in this quarter. Wants to drive, traveled with the ball. Pratt's 12th turnover, good defense by Tesai Nunnery. She poked the ball away and then forced the player to stop and drag her pivot foot. Brooklyn Schaefer out, Carly laying in. The Indians down 28-27, down by 1 with the ball for a 4th time. Their first lead of the game came in this quarter on a second and third quarter run that amounted to 15-2. Here's Loomis to Robin. Left sideline pass, gives it to Carly Lang. Skip pass to Robin. Can't shoot the 3. Back around to Lang on the left sideline. Lang double teamed over top to Loomis. Wide open 3 is good, and they're going to wave it off for a 3-second violation that came with the ball in the air. 21st Hayes High turnover. The 3 was good by Loomis. Boy, that is 3 close calls with the ball in the air. Now Dunlap backside. Got her shot blocked by Isabel Robin. She rebounds it as well. Robin with her 5th rebound. Out ahead it goes to Lang. One dribble, lays it up, got hit on the arm. No call. Rebound comes down into the hands of Rasmussen. The Indians another opportunity to regain their only lead they've had. Minute 40 to go third quarter, and Pratt brings starters back in on the next stoppage of play. Ball out high, Helfrich down the lane, left block, lost the basketball, and Lang gets whistled for a foul. I think it's going to be Carly. Nope, reaching across was Tesai Nunnery. And so Pratt's Sean Helfrich, who is 7 of 13 from the free throw line this year, will shoot a pair with a minute 33 to go third quarter. Toes the light gold line here in Pratt on the court and drops in her 5th point of the night. 29-27. Hayes High had 5 opportunities to take the lead. They turned it over 4 of those times. Actually, 6 times with 5 turnovers. Helfrich with the second free throw is up and good. She made them both. 54% on the year, made both of those, and the Indians down 30-27. Indians down 3 with a minute and a half to go third quarter. Skip pass against the zone to Lang, to Schaefer. Schaefer around Aaliyah Reuter, by the way, back to the ball game. Here's Loomis. Lob high pass to Lang. Around the perimeter it goes to Schaefer. Then the Indians almost throw it away, but Reuter goes and saves it. Then she throws away. Indians 22nd turnover. Helfrich breakaway layup and missed it. Took a bad angle, missed it, and then rebound out of bounds. Losing the ball was Statz. It goes to Hayes High. Pratt is 1 of 13. Make that 1 of 11 shooting in this quarter. Hayes High, a second opportunity to either tie or get within a point. Down 30-27. Here's Schaefer. Bounce pass to Reuter. Reuter hook shot, missed it badly. Rebound to Nunnery. She misses. Rebound onto the baseline. Rasmussen corrals it. The Indians missed 2 good looks that time around. Back comes Pratt. Left side Statz. 40 seconds to go third quarter. Skip pass, knocked out of bounds. Off of who? Off of Pratt. And Pratt's 13th turnover. Hayes High, 22 turnovers, and yet find themselves down by just 3 with 35 seconds to go third quarter. 30-27 in Pratt to open up 2020. A 1-2-2 extended look this time by Pratt. Here is Schaefer, corner for Nunnery. Fakes a three, skip pass to Lang, baseline to Reuter. A deep two-pointer, no good, but rebound on the long end comes down to Brooklyn Schaefer. Here is Schaefer with 15 to Loomis, lines up another three. That one goes in, and it counts. She's got her first three of the night, and the Indians tie it at 30 with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And now Pratt takes a timeout.
He said we've got time.
The official blew the whistle. He heard Coach Dustin Hildebrand for Pratt say, "We've got time," and so inadvertent whistle. It stays with Pratt, who will now inbound instead of having the ball going towards the rim. Near a 5 count, and Leah Reuter steals the inbound pass. Reuter has 3 seconds to Nunnery from just in front of half court. It'll count if it goes. It does not. And we have a tie ball game going to the fourth quarter. 30 all to the fourth on the Hayes High Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy. Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HayesPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
This is Eagle TV.
Hayes High holds Pratt to 1 of 12 shooting in the third quarter. And just 4 total points. They did make both of their free throws. Outscore the Greenbacks 11-4, and Hayes High will start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Hayes High has 22 turnovers, and yet here they are in a tie ball game. Here's Lang over on the right side. Hayes High's only led once, but they throw it away to open up the quarter, and then it's stolen right back by Tessia Nunnery to Schaefer. Passes up a three to Loomis, who won't. She launches again, and it swirls in. Maya Loomis doubles up on the threes. Back-to-back threes for Maya. 33-30 is the Indians' biggest lead of the game. It comes 20 seconds into the fourth quarter. Here is Stats on the baseline, lost the basketball and turned it over. 16th Pratt turnover. Loomis up to Lang, crossover, lays it up and misses. Got out of position, and then Loomis is called for a foul on the rebound by Rasmussen, her 6th rebound of the night. 33-30. Loomis made a 3 earlier that was waved off because of a 3-second call. So she is officially 2 of 2 tonight. She is unofficially 3 of 3. Here is Stats with the basketball for Pratt. Gives it off to Helfrich. Now to Johnson. Couple of dribbles. In some trouble against Reuter. Now to Helfrich in the lane. Wraps a pass around to the baseline. Got it out to Johnson. Now to Walker. Fakes a 3. She hit 2 early threes. Has attempted 2 long 2s that both missed. Helfrich wide open baseline. The Indians tried for a steal, and Kyra Johnson got a wide open layup. Indians by 1. 33-32. 6:50 to go in the game. Right side is Carly Lang. Carly looks to get rid of the ball, does so, gets it back from Schaefer. Schaefer to Loomis, who's got the hot hand. Skip pass to Lang. Lang to Schaefer, and now Brooklyn wants a new offense against this zone. Loomis over on the left side. Looks skip pass to Schaefer, underneath to Nunnery. The Indians lost it. It's a loose ball. It's a jump ball that is going to Pratt. And on the Indians' 24th turnover. Indians were down up 33-32 and have turned it over twice. Nunnery out, Ree Green back in, Carly Lang, Maya Loomis, who has 2 huge threes. New career high 6 on those 2 threes. Stats, underhands a pass to Kyra Johnson. Cut off, out to Sean Helfrich. Sean, S-I-A-N, Sean. Helfrich with the basketball, out to Walker. Walker driving on Green, good defense, a flop not called, and then to Stats on the baseline. Double team, Stats, a whistle away from the ball, timeout by Pratt. Indian basketball is brought to you by Hayes High Athletic Booster Club, Classic Quality Body Shop, and Roof Masters, as well as Taco Shop and Gibbs Auto Supply. Hayes High, 24 turnovers in the game. Pratt with 16. They had 7 at halftime, so Hayes High has done a better job pressuring the ball, and as a result, picking up some turnovers that has allowed them to get back into this game. It was 24-12. With Pratt leading at the 5:40 mark of the second quarter. The Indians' next basket came at 5:15. Hayes High since then has outscored their opponent 20-9 and have a 1-point lead, 33-32. Their biggest lead is 33-30. Back-to-back Maya Loomis three-pointers. In game time, separated by 30 seconds. In real time by about a minute 40. Inbound, almost a 5-second call again. Here's Walker driving, underhanding a pass out to Stats. Three-pointer, banked it hard off the backboard, no good, and the rebound comes down to Maya Loomis. That's the first attempted three by Pratt since the first quarter when they went 3 of 3. Bad pass to the post, and the Indians turn it over again. Indians 25th turnover. Then Loomis steals the pass. Reuter steals the dribble. She is fouled on her way to the basket, and the foul is against Pratt's Lexi Walker. And Hayes High will inbound on the right baseline. Bree Green taps her fists together for the play call. Gets it into Reuter. Reuter shoots. Got a whack. Nothing called. Rebound to Kyra Johnson. Johnson out to Helfrich. Left side Stats. Lead pass almost too far. The band almost caught that one, but Stats reeled it in to the baseline. Lost her footing. Got it back around the perimeter to Walker. A three. No good. Rebound high in the air. Comes down into the hands of Rasmussen, who banks it up and in. Her first points of the night, and it's 34-33. The lead back in the hands of the Pratt Greenbacks. Here is Schaefer, open three, way off to the right, and the rebound comes down to Stats, and Stats gets out behind the defense. Stats a run out. The Indians catch her, foul her, puts it in anyway. Stats had her back to the basket, flips it with 2 hands off the backboard, not even looking, and got it in. That is just Danny Stats making a great play in the fourth quarter. Her first points of the second half. She now has 14. Sometimes you tip your cap to a great play. The foul was on Maya Loomis, and Maya was going to make sure she didn't shoot. She got it up anyway. 2-hand backwards flip, and it went in. Stats to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2, and now 2 of 3. Nunnery gets the rebound, almost got knocked down to the ground. Her 4th rebound of the night. Hayes down 3, 36-33. Loomis wide open 3. Good! She's got another one! She's 3 of 3 tonight. And the Hayes High Indians tie it up at 36 apiece. Maya Loomis has each of the Indians' last 9 points. And now a foul on Hayes High on the other end. The foul was called against Isabel Robin. Her first 2 free throws, Sean Helfrich, a 54% free throw shooter who's 2 for 2 tonight. Free throw by Helfrich in a tie game is good. Well, she's 7 of 13 entering the game, but those free throws don't look like she's missed just anything. They are drilling right down through the middle of the net. Just one dribble. Fires and misses that one. Rebound, Isabel Robin. Robin then gets tripped out of bounds, and it goes to who? Well, the officials don't know, and they're going to call a jump ball. Well, Isabel Robin got tripped. That should have been the indication right there. So 37-36, Hayes High down a point. Now Pratt's going to full court pressure with 4:38 remaining. a 2-2-1 look. Here's Isabel Robin getting across the timeline. Backside to Nunnery. Nunnery backside to Reuter. Lays it up, scores, and the Indians have the lead right back. They break the pressure. Aaliyah Reuter to double figures with 10. 38-37. The Indians up with 4.5 to go in the game. Here's a Walker three-pointer that's no good. Rebound Rasmussen. Jump ball called on the putback that stays with Pratt. Well, Rasmussen averages 2 rebounds a game according to the stats we received 3 minutes before the game. She's got 8 rebounds tonight. Isabel Robin out of the game. And Carly Lang back in. The inbound again near a 5-second call. Lob down near midcourt, and Carly Lang stole it away. The freshman got it away from the defense, and the Indians have the basketball up by 1, 38-37. Here is Reuter, right side Loomis, open again. That one just short, grazed the rim and missed, and the rebound comes down to Rasmussen, her 9th rebound of the night. It's the first miss by Loomis, who had made 3 in a row. Here's Stats to Walker. Walker down the lane. Indians by 1, a long 2 on the way is good by Gabby Gatlin. And Pratt has the lead back, 39-38. Well, maybe once the team's got the rust knocked off, they're a little better. Here's Lang out to Loomis. Loomis open again. Yes, ma'am, put it in. 12 for Loomis, all on threes. 41-39. 3.5 to go. The Indians have the lead. Pratt misses. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn Schaefer. Out ahead to Loomis. She's fouled, and they're going to call it travel first. Indians' 26th turnover. Maya Loomis. Welcome to varsity basketball. 4 of 5 on threes, a career high 12. Her previous career high was 3. She played last year in 2 games. Hit a 3 at the Hayes City Shootout. And that's been it. She was 0 for 1 on threes this year. Maya's 4th game of the season, 6th of her career. And unofficially 4 of 5 on threes tonight. Career high 12 to lead the Indians in scoring. Timeout after that Indian turnover by Coach Kyle Porter. 2 timeouts left for each team. Indians up by 2, 41-39 with 3:18 to go here in Pratt. Indian basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, HayesPost.com, Midwest Energy, and Heartland Building Center. Maya Loomis hadn't scored in this game until there was 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Hit a 3 to tie the game up at 30. Opened the 4th quarter with a 3. Got another one at the 4:45 mark. Another one here at 3:30. And the Hayes High Indians have a 2-point lead. They had a breakaway, a 3-on-2, but called for their 26th turnover. Two timeouts make that for each team remaining. 3:18 to go in the game. Pratt basketball. Here's Walker bringing it up. Stats, their main scorer, starting off for the ball. She'll get it now on the right sideline, picked up by Brooklyn Schaefer. Off a screen to her right. Attacks, kicks it out to Walker. She launches a 3. That's good. Lexi Walker's 3rd 3 tonight. She has 11, 42-41. Indians down by 1, just inside 3 minutes remaining. Loomis to Lang, gives it up to Schaefer, back to Lang. Lang dribbles over, one hands a pass, bad pass, stolen away by Pratt. And then Loomis takes it away. Loomis took it right back, got it to Reuter, lays it up and scores! Reuter has 27 off of the Loomis steal. Reuter has 12 after the Indians' 27th turnover. Stats, shoots, scores, and is fouled. And they count the continuation. It was 43-32, now 44-43. With 2:23 remaining, the foul called on Brooklyn Schaefer. And Stats to the free throw line for 1. She is 1 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. 78% on the year, has 14 points, just 2. Make that now 4 in the second half, has 16 in the game. Free throw up, free throw no good, and the rebound comes down to Brooklyn Schaefer. The Indians down 1, 44-43, 2:20 to go in the game. Laying to Loomis left side. Loomis left unguarded for a moment, then back to Maya. Inside to Reuter, shot the pass is too high. Then Nunnery got the ball on the backside, and they say the foul before the shot. The foul is on Lexi Walker, her third. 6th team foul. And they do say 2 shots for Tasiah Nunnery. 3 of 4 in the game and 11 of 12 on the season. Free throw is perfect, and we are tied at 44 with 2:08 remaining in this game. Nunnery with 8. She's averaging 9.5 points a game. Second free throw is for the lead. Ice water in the veins. 9 for Nunnery. And the Indians make it 45-44. Lead by 1. And then Walker pushes Nunnery. Walker pushed Nunnery. Nunnery fell into a player, and Nunnery got called for a foul. And that's the Indians' 7th foul. So, that was Hayes High with 6 fouls. And Stats will get a 1-and-1. Nunnery got pushed, and she got called for the foul on her seconds. Stats to the line where she's 1 of 4 tonight. 78% free throw shooter, misses. The rebound on the deck. Jump ball is belonging to Hayes. Stats is 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Indians up by 1 with 1:58 remaining. 45-44. Left side, Carly Lang. Looks backside for Reuter. Catch, shoots, scores. Reuter with 14, a new career high. In just her second game of the year, she has scored 13 and now 14. 47-44, the Indians by 3. It matches their biggest lead of the game. They've only led here in the second half. This is Walker with the ball. Gives it to Stats. Stats against Schaefer. Dribbles to the right. Dribbles into the lane. Her runner is good, and she fouled. Man. Stats straight up in the air. They count the basket. Foul on They just called the foul on Carly Lang. I'm not sure how Carly Lang, she wasn't even guarding the player. 47-46. This for the tie. Free throw good. 47. Timeout Pratt. So Stats with 19. They called the foul on Carly Lang, who wasn't even guarding the player that was called on, or that the foul occurred. Anyway, 47-47. Hayes High and Pratt tied with 1:24 to go here in Pratt. Indian basketball brought to you by Next Tech, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Steel Fabrications. It was a 10-point first quarter lead for Pratt, a 12-point second quarter lead for Pratt. They led by 7 at halftime. Hayes High outscored Pratt 11-4 in the third to make it 30-30. We're now at 47-47. Neither team plays a lot of people, so either the rust has been knocked off for the two teams, or there's starting to be some tired legs and a few easier baskets. Walker, Rasmussen, Helfrich, Stats, and Johnson for Pratt. Reuter, Nunnery, Loomis, as well as Carly Lang and Brooklyn Schaefer for Hayes High. Tie game, zone defense by Pratt. Here is Schaefer. Schaefer dribbling over to the right against Stats. Gives it up top to Lang. Lang had her defender go by her but didn't drive. Throws left side for Loomis. You flinch when the Indians make some dangerous passes. They have 27 turnovers tonight. Nunnery will come out and get the basketball. Pratt now switches to a man-to-man. Here's Reuter from inside the arc. Pump fake, drives, lays it up. Good! She's fouled! And the 5'11 sophomore banks it in softly with the left hand for her 16th point of the night. Reuter to the line with the Indians leading by 2, 49-47. Reuter has the Indians' last 2 baskets. 54 seconds remaining. Reuter 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Misses this one, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Kyra Johnson, her 5th board. Pratt with the basketball, Indians with a 2-point lead. Stats right corner against Schaefer. Comes off a screen, goes to the middle of the lane, gets into the lane, still in some trouble. Was in there a long time. Corner 3, rolls in from Helfrich, and Pratt has the lead back. 50-49. 30 seconds remaining. Helfrich's 2nd 3 of the year. Here is Carly Lang, freshman with the ball, driving, and a foul called, and they call a travel first. Oh my goodness. Baseline official had his fist in the air for a foul call, and the midline official for a second time overrules baseline official. And a timeout by Hayes High on their 28th turnover, down by 1, 50-49. A full timeout by head coach Kyle Porter. Indian basketball brought to you by Eagle Communications, Thirsties and the Venue, and Commerce Bank. Hayes High had a 3-point lead at 47-44. A 3-point play by Pratt tied it up at 47. Aaliyah Reuter hit a basket to make it 49-47. But missed the free throw. Pratt comes back, and Sean Helfrich, who has now 10 points in the game, made her 2nd 3-pointer of the season. .3 on the clock. Hayes High, full court pressure. Full court man-to-man with Isabel Robin playing some center field. The ball into Stats. The Indians need to foul, and they finally do. Nunnery had her hand in her back, just trying to get the foul. Wasn't called, so she pushed a little harder, and the foul comes for the Indians' 9th. 1-1 for Stats. 78% free throw shooter, but 2 of 6 tonight. And the free throw is good. 51-49. Stats with 20. She averages 17 a game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Leah Reuter. Indians are down 2 with 15 seconds to go. Here is Schaefer. Schaefer with the ball, needs some help, gets it to Nunnery. Timeout Kyle Porter. Possession was going nowhere, so here we go. Final timeout with 10.9 seconds remaining. Indians have to draw something up in 30 seconds for their final timeout. Loomis has 12, Reuter has 16. Loomis checks back into the ball game for Isabel Robin, I would assume. Hayes down 2, 51-49. Pratt does have a timeout, so if they want to come out and see how Hayes High is lined up, they certainly can do so. And then call the timeouts. 10.9 on the clock. Hayes High down 2, 51-49. Pratt hit 1 of 2 free throws. And so because of leaving that second one dangling out there, the Indians have an opportunity to tie or win. Reuter to inbounds. Gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer brings it left side to Carly Lang. Clock down to 7. Lang off the screen. Down the lane. Bumped. It almost went in, and she'll have to earn both of them from the free throw line. It careened hard off the back of the rim and wouldn't go in with 3.7 left. Carly Lang to the free throw line. 2 of 2 tonight for 2 of her 4 points. Biggest moment for the freshman this year, and her early career free throw shorts. Well, you either got to try to miss the second and rebound, or if they miss, if she makes it, you got to foul right away. Lang's second free throw, perfect. Boy, the first one just missed a little. Inbound goes to Stats, and the Indians foul right away. 2.8 left. Lang makes 1 of 2 to make it 51-50. 2 free throws for Danny Stats. The worst she can do is make it a 3-point game. But Hayes High does not have a timeout left in order to set up a play. Stats free throw up. Good. She has 21. 52-50. Boy, if you're Pratt, don't you miss this? With 2.8 left, free throw is good by Stats. She is 22, and Pratt takes a timeout. And they're going to give Hayes High an opportunity to talk this over for a full minute. So what kind of defense does Coach Dustin Hildebrand feel like his team needs to be in? And what will head coach Kyle Porter be able to draw up? And again, we apologize for people trying to listen on air. We are having many technical difficulties throughout the night here. Hayes High basketball down 3 after Stats knocked in both free throws. Hayes High had 2 at the line. Lang just missed the first one. Second one was nothing but net, and it was the same release each time. It just, first one came out a little soft. Hayes High will have 2.8 seconds to get a three-pointer off. Does Pratt foul? They'll pick up in full court pressure. Robin will inbounds. Nunnery, Reuter, Schaefer, Lang. You got to get something going to the basket. Robin looking to inbound. Will get it in to the other team, and that will do it. Pratt steals the inbound. Indians' 29th turnover, and Hayes falls to 2-4 on a 53-50 loss here in Pratt. Led by 3 with a minute 45 to go, and led by 2 with 55 seconds left, but are unable to come up with a victory tonight. Pratt outscores Hayes 6-1 in the final 55 seconds of tonight's ball game. Leading score tonight for Hayes High, 16 from Aaliyah Reuter, 12 from Maya Loomis. Pratt gets 22 from Daniel Stats. All of that in all of her second half points. 10 of them came in the fourth quarter. Final score goes to the way of Pratt, 53-50 on the Hayes High Sports Network.